Equality. Let's discuss equality. As Darth Bane of the Sith, who brought back the rule of two, shared, equality is a perversion. Equality is not real. Equality is a perversion because it's a perversion to your mind. It perverts the natural way of thinking, the natural way of doing. You should want to be greater than someone else. You should want to show your skills that may be greater than someone else. But society uses that lie to keep you enslaved mentally, always striving for equality. Fuck equality. You should be striving to be the best and being stronger than the masses of people, being more intelligent than the masses of people. No, what do people do? They choose to be equal to and march and stay within a system that confines your growth, confines your power. You should realize by now equality is perversion. It's a lie. Example, LeBron James in this present day and time is the king of basketball. His skills far surpass mostly anybody in the NBA at this time, minus a few. Does that mean he's equal? No, that means he's greater. And if he tried to be equal, he would have to do what? Not utilize his skills to be the greatest on the court to help his teams win championships, etc., etc. Nah, but people feel like they gotta dumb it down. Intellectually, they gotta dumb themselves down. Or spiritually, they gotta try to be equal to everybody and merge into some fake oneness of everything. Nah, left-hand path, we bypass that stupidity and realize that my individuality, my individuated consciousness is immortal and will never merge into this so-called philosophy of oneness. But we allow ourselves to be lesser than what we can be. We allow ourselves to be weak. We allow ourselves to feel inferior. We allow ourselves to feel equal to. Stop it. Stop it. If we were all equal, there would be no one dominating in sports, no one dominating in any avenue out there. But people still have this misconception that we're all equal. That is your folly. That is why you're still a slave, and this is why mentally you will stay a slave. As a Sith, I refuse to be equal to anybody. I refuse to be equal to anybody. I refuse to follow anybody, to bow to anybody. I am my own master. And if anybody's gonna bow, they're gonna bow to your greatness. They're gonna bow to your strength. They're gonna bow to your beauty. But nah, we gotta dumb it down because it's wrong. Society says we should all be equal. Fuck the bullshit. Wake up, people. You're allowing yourself to be suppressed and controlled by stupid ass philosophies. Stupid religious concepts and morality and all this which they feed you on a platter so that you could feel like I'm equal to the people who create these stupid philosophies to always keep you as a slave. Nah, but you don't want to wake up. You still waiting for Jesus to come back 2,000 years later. You still hoping that Allah allows you into heaven and opens the gates to heaven where you can have 42 black-eye matings waiting for you. You still waiting for the Orisha to bless you. And you feel like you have to do an offering to the Orisha every fucking day of your life for them to give you something you could do on your goddamn own, that you could do for yourself. You still feel you gotta go to these exterior and external forces and energies and gods and goddesses to do what you could do for yourself. When you realize you are the god, you are the goddess, and you've always had the power. Gods don't pray. What the fuck are you praying to? If you're a god in your own right, who and what the fuck are you praying to? And don't tell me the Most High, because you go back to religion when you say that. And in reality, when you say Most High, by the duality of this environment we live in, you bring in the most low. So who's the most low? We're back to religion again. God, devil, all these concepts. Wake the fuck up with that stupidity, people. It's time for you all to take your staff, your saber, your sword, and start wielding it into this world. Creating, cutting and slicing the shit that doesn't need to be there, creating a new reality. But your mind is poisoned by the ways of this world, meaning the construct of this human reality that is based upon a small group of people telling you what's right or wrong, based upon a book that's man-made, or books that are man-made. When do you trust your own power? When do you wake up to your own power? And like I said in my last video a few minutes ago on Instagram, and I'm going to share this on Instagram and YouTube as well. Demons don't respect weak-ass people. Demons don't respect conformers and followers. Demons respect uniqueness and individuality. They respect those who wield power. They respect those who have power. But some of y'all get into this left-hand path and want to bow to demons like you did to God. And then wonder why sometimes your work doesn't manifest the way it could or should. Because you forgot the first principle. As a Luciferian, you should always remember, you are the only God that is. You are God. You possess everything that's in this external world. You possess it within you. You possess all of that. What you see out here is within you. But people don't want to take ownership and responsibility. They still feel like they want to blame everybody. Well, when you blame everybody, you need to blame yourself for your stupidity creating the world you live in today. Your subconscious creates your reality. So what's in people's subconscious is what you see in this world today. Fear is in people's subconscious mind. Fear. And that's why the world right now is vibrating on a frequency of fear. From the pandemic to police brutality to racism, everybody is allowing their minds to vibrate at a lower frequency. They're not raising their minds up and realizing, dude, do you realize you're the one that's creating this reality? So if your subconscious mind shifts and you create a new paradigm within your subconscious mind, you create a new external world. Nah, but see, this where people lose their minds. Because when they try to create that outside world, they forget that they haven't done the work in their subconscious mind. So it's not going to take hold the way it could or should. Go within yourself, man. Start the introspection and do the work of the shadow, do the work of the dark, and transform your mind, your subconscious mind, unconscious mind, to create a new reality. Stop being afraid to look at yourself. Why are people afraid of their own damn shadow in the mirror? What is wrong with you people? You have the power and you don't allow yourself, you're not allowing yourself to use it. You still think you got to get permission to use your own power. Who the hell could give you permission to use your own power, people? You are the only ones doing it to yourselves. You don't ask permission. You take what is your natural power and you unleash it into this world. But no, most of the world are Jedis. Most of the world go around the world suppressing the dark powers, suppressing dark magic, suppressing the dark current, because it's an enemy to them, because they have no works to identify and merge and integrate their darkness. So instead of doing the work to merge and integrate it and empower themselves through the dark, they rather destroy it, fight it, suppress it, kill it. Now, see, that's the powers that be that got you exactly where you are today, and you accept that philosophy, and you are still walking around thinking you equal, still walking around singing Kumbaya. And mark my words, 2 weeks to a month, all this is going to start dying down. The protests, the demonstrations is going to start dying down little by little. And here's going to come something new to excite your emotions and bring you right back under that spell, that program spell of fear and bring the weaknesses back out of people. Left-hand path, we confront our weaknesses. We identify that weakness. Then you confront it by saying, okay, when I identify that weakness, I found out where it came from, where it originated, where it started. Now I'm gonna confront it. Like confronting is like, okay, now I identify it, I see where it comes from. Now I got to do something about this situation. So now I do the work, the ritual work, to go into my subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and start to devour those weaknesses inside of me. Start to destroy the weaknesses that can't be transformed into strengths. And then I take action in this physical world to see how it's really manifesting, how it's really adjusting within me. And those weaknesses that you can transform to a strength, you better use that to empower yourself more. It ain't time to be weak no more, people. See, there's some things I learned going deeper and deeper, walking in this path. My enemies, don't think I forgot about y'all, because I'm going to destroy and devour every one of you enemies that ever came across me and try to hurt me in any which way, disrespect me in any which way. It's not forgotten. It's not forgotten. Don't think that because I ain't mentioning you or talking about you that I forgot what you've been trying to do. Son, I see what you don't see. I work in the shadows as well as in the light. You got it coming, people. And when you see it, you're going to know it's from me and you're going to feel it. So I'm not holding back nothing no more. That beast has been unleashed. This work, this real work that is behind the scenes, not in books, not on PDF files, some stuff you can only get when you really walk this path and experience it from inside out. Unleash the beast inside of me. Unleash the demonic warrior. I'm bringing the flaming sword of Lucifer. I'm bringing the red lightsaber of the Sith. Cross my path, you will be destroyed. And you all should have that mentality now. Because the world's not playing games with you no more. You either going to be a slave or a servant or a master. And I've been telling y'all this for a long time. Go back to some of my original videos 5-6 years ago when I started saying there's only two kind of levels on this planet. You either a master or a slave. I chose to be a master years ago, and I still am that master over self. And thus, I don't allow no one to try to play the game with me. No one to try to impose what they feel they believe or what they feel I should accept. Nah. Be the master, or just end up being what you've always been, a slave or a servant, and follow along like good little sheep being led by the shepherd to their death, or the cattle being herded and rounded up for the slaughter. It's your choice, people. I know where I'm rolling, and I know the people who rolling with me. I know which direction we're going. We doing the works, and we getting results, and we transforming our lives, and we transforming ourselves to be stronger than you could ever imagine, people. The choice is yours. If you want to keep rolling, get down with the Luciferian class starting July 1st on Patreon. July 1st on Patreon, July 1st through the 5th. It's a sign-up period for the Luciferian class. It's going to be at least 4 months long, and we're going knee-deep into Luciferianism, the principles, the power, and knee-deep into how to work Luciferian witchcraft, from the tools to the actual ritual, step by step. What the tools mean, how to enact your power through those tools into this physical world. Get on Patreon. If you really want to walk this, get on Patreon. If not, fine. Keep digesting the knowledge and information. That's all good. But to really walk this path, left-hand path, you have to get the experience. You have to be initiated, whether it's self-initiation or working it through an order. You gotta be initiated. This is not this bull crap of other people talking about you don't need to be initiated. No, you just a coward. Most of y'all, that's why you're not initiated. You're afraid of what happens in initiations. So your punk asses stay over there. Don't come bother me. I'm not going to justify your questions that you could go ask the people that you're getting these concepts and ideas and beliefs from. Don't ask me about what do I think about who said this and what they said and what they... I don't care. That's what they said. Go ask them your questions, not me. Don't bother me with other people's jazz and bull crap. That's what they teach. Go ask them. I'm not rolling that way. I roll on the left-hand path. This is my path. I have claimed my path and have announced it to the world. This is what I walk. You either walk it, if you really want to walk it with me. I have a mentorship program that I can guide you through the left-hand path based upon what you need. Not what I'm trying to give you and tell you, based upon what you need. That mentorship program's up and running. People are joining left and right, but soon I have to cap it because I can't guide and walk everybody. It's too many people. I have the Luciferian class starting July 1st. Sign up July 1st through the 5th. I mean, once that sign up is done, the following week we having our first class. We getting this Luciferian thing rolling. Vampire Magic class is on pause to next after the Luciferian class, so we can finish that up in the Necromancy class. Then we're gonna hit some more other classes after that, and we're gonna get deeper into this, deeper and deeper. We're gonna walk this inside and out. So my peeps, it's been beautiful. It's been lovely talking to y'all. But like I said, if you see in the last few videos that energy and passion is back and high, like really high, that's because my internal work, the work I do behind the scenes, my personal path, my personal initiations, things like that, it's taking me on a whole nother level. And it's unleashed that beast. It's unleashed that demonic warrior. And it's here. It's here. No holding back. No playing games with people. I'm working this. If you want to work it, get at me. Get on the Patreon. Go to the description box. You'll see the link to Patreon. Get at me there. Alright? Infernal blessings to everybody. Stay dark. Stay beautiful. Stay powerful.